Are you in your 40s and feeling that your career is declining? That you aren't as capable of contributions as when you were younger? Well, it's a feeling that can make you sick to your stomach and feel that your days of being a great deliverer are behind you. But it doesn't need to be that way. In fact, your best years are right now. In this video, I'll show you how career decline does happen, but it doesn't mean the end. In fact, quite the opposite. This is Productivity ACE. Let's get it done. How many times have you reinvented yourself? What version of yourself are you running at the moment? You'll have both a professional and a personal operating system version, and there might be different versions themselves. I'd say that I'm running my professional operating system version 6 at the moment. I've changed careers a couple of times, and I'm now pushing my comfort zone with things like this YouTube channel and more leadership consultancy. I'm certainly not the same person as the one in my 20s or 30s, and I bet the same applies to you as well. What version is your career operating system? Are you considering a reinvention? Let me know in the comments below. I've often wondered if it's just one of those things that as you get older, your ability to produce, to innovate, to make things at a rapid rate does indeed decline. Maybe it's because there's so much younger talent emerging in many fields. Or are your skills genuinely not at the same level as when you were younger, and that always seems like such a battle when you get into your 40s and 50s? I think there are many valid reasons for the decline in output as we get older. It's not down to ability or enthusiasm, it's just down to life, and career changes mean that there's not as much time for production. People have more family commitments and other professional commitments and involvements than ever before. The more experienced professional also has a tendency to focus more on quality of output rather than frequency and volume of output. They've got less to prove. They've established their intellectual benchmark earlier in their careers, and they're now at a stage of refining, optimizing, and evolving their craft into something really, really slick. That's something that the more experienced person certainly has over the younger person, the more dynamic younger person. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. To be successful in your career, you need to continuously upgrade yourself and your capabilities. You need to take stock, work out the game that you're playing, and whether you even want to be playing that game anymore. Do you need to change career track completely? Is this trajectory likely to give you what you want? Or do you need to pivot to something else? A career is a long haul over many years, and as such requires constant reinvention. So, you're in your 40s and you're wondering what to do next? Are you still capable? Well, the answer to that is undoubtedly yes. You see, in your later career, switching from a focus on rapid creation is fine. You're operating in a different way. In your earlier career, you're using what is known as your fluid intelligence, your ability to create, produce, respond, and innovate fast. The intelligence to be rapid and dynamic problem solver. And that's great, but it usually doesn't persist into the later years of your career. Instead, what happens is that fluid intelligence evolves into what is known as crystallized intelligence. And that's the ability to learn from your experiences and form those experiences into teaching and passing on everything you've learned to other people. To help others, to empower, to educate, to inspire and lead. To work with high emotional intelligence, high self-awareness, people empowerment and leading by example. To help others follow the company mission, and indeed to help define those missions and strategies that others can follow. So rather than thinking that as you get older you're losing end product, it's more advisable to think of your end product as that ability to teach and to pass on your experiences to those earlier in their career. And that's just as valuable as being a younger, faster producer, and probably more so, in my opinion. And this use of crystallized intelligence brings reinvention opportunities that you'd never thought possible. I never thought I'd have a popular YouTube channel with several thousand subscribers where I can use my own crystallized intelligence to pass on the experiences that I've assimilated in my own career. But here I am, and I'm loving it. So as your career progresses, look for the chances to use your changing intelligence to reinvent, create, and seize other opportunities, and to pass on what you've learned to help those earlier in their careers. That's how we can all contribute to the development of the leaders of tomorrow, and then we leave our own indelible mark on our industries. This is a really interesting topic, and for more on this topic, have a look at the Arthur Brooks article published in The Atlantic with the dramatic headline, "Your Professional Decline is Coming Sooner Than You Think." The link's down below in the description. And if you like this video, you'll love this one as well. I'll see you right there. Thanks for watching.